Good morning. Today we are going to study economics of 12th class. The topic monopoly and monopolistic competition and its features. The second type of market structure is monopoly. Monopoly is a market structure in which there exists only a single seller who is the sole producer of that commodity. That commodity does not have any close substitute. Such a producer who produces a commodity which has no close substitute, that market structure is known as monopoly. The best example we can give in India till this time is Indian Railways. Indian Railways supplies the tickets or transportation facilities for the people of all over the India, and whatever price they want to fix, they can fix. No other option is there for the people. So in this way, Indian Railway is one of the best examples. We can point out, not 100% even then, we can point out for monopoly market. Now let's discuss the features of monopoly. There are mainly 5 features of monopoly market. The first one is there is a single seller. Second, there is no close substitutes. Third, closed entry. Fourth one is there are price makers. And fifth one, there will be price discrimination. And let us explain each one elaborately. The first one is single seller. That means in a monopoly market, there will be only one firm or one producer who is producing that particular commodity. If any one more also come into the market, then monopoly cannot exist. And if the monopolist, who is the single seller, make any change in the amount of output produced by them, they can significantly influence the price of the commodity in the market. But when we talk about the buyers are large in number, so they cannot influence the price. Now the second feature is absence of close substitutes. A monopolist is a single producer. He produces a commodity which has no close substitutes. No one else is producing it because it's a monopoly market. The word monopoly means single seller. So this is an essential condition for existence of monopoly. If more similar products are coming, then monopoly competition cannot exist. The third feature is closed entry. In a monopoly market, no one else can enter and start producing the commodity. No new prospective producer can enter to start production of this particular commodity which is dealt by or produced by the monopolist. There will be high restrictions or barriers which can be natural, man-made or legal restrictions. If we talk about the case of Indian Railways as a monopoly, it is legally prohibited. Nobody else can run railway network. And it can be patency rights, copyrights, government laws, economies of scale also. Economies of scale means such large scale production no one else can cope with. As a result, a monopolist firm always earn abnormal profit. The fourth feature is that the monopoly firm is a price maker. Price maker means how much influence the monopoly firm can exert on the market. They have very high influence of exerting price in the market. They can decide the price, they can fix their price, they can charge different prices from different types of consumers. They have high market power, hence they are price makers because their share of the total supply by this monopolist is completely held by them. No one else is sharing any supply. So when they can change the price by making a change in the quantity supplied, then naturally the price will change. Therefore, they are price makers. The fifth feature is that there is a possibility of price discrimination in the monopoly market. What is price discrimination? Price discrimination is a situation when a producer sells the same product to different buyers or consumers at two or more different prices. The reason is not related to cost or supply of the product. When this is called price discrimination, this price discrimination is applicable in monopoly market. That means the monopoly seller can sell his single commodity or product in two or more different prices to different consumers. If we talk about the example of Indian Railways provide different rates of tickets to for the same length of journey to different customers like senior citizens, students and other ordinary people. So this is the possibility of price discrimination persists in monopoly market. Now when we have properly understood what is called monopoly and monopoly market and its features, let us move to the third type of competition, which is monopolistic competition. Monopoly and perfect competition were two extremes of competitions. Monopolistic competition will come in between this. It's a more realistic competition. Now let us see what is monopolistic competition. It is the form of market structure in which a large number of sellers of a particular product, with each seller selling somewhat differentiated product, but are close substitutes of the product of each producer. It has some elements of monopoly as well as some elements of competition also. Now let us start discussing the different features of monopolistic competition. There are 5 to 6 features. The first one is large number of buyers and sellers. Second feature is differentiated product. Third one is free entry and exit. Fourth, existence of selling cost. And fifth one is non-price competition. And the last is independent price policy. Now I am going to explain each one separately from the first, that is large number of buyers and sellers. In a monopolistic competition market, sellers are large in number but not unusually large as that in case of perfect competition. Because of this limited number of large number and differentiated products, they can follow their independent price policy. Hence, they are not price takers, they are price makers. If we talk about the number of buyers, they are very large in number. Therefore, the buyers cannot influence the price. Let us discuss the characteristic differentiated products. This is the second characteristic. Monopolistic competition producers produce differentiated products. This is the key element in monopolistic competition. The products produced by different producers are substitutes for one another. At the same time, they are different in physical characteristics, chemical composition, environment of sale, the location of seller. In all these aspects, it may be different from another. They can claim some difference from others' products, and each producer sells their products with a branding. Because of this branding and differentiated products, they are able to influence the price in the market. This is the monopoly part of monopolistic competition. and each products are substitutes for monopoly. The third characteristic of monopolistic competition is free entry and exit. That means there is freedom to any prospective producer to enter and start producing their product in their own brand name, and any existing producer is free to exit and quit the production and leave the market. There's no kind of restrictions, man-made or natural, to enter into the market. And because of this free entry and exit nature, the monopolistic producers earn normal profit in long. Unlike monopoly and perfect competition market, there is a specific feature for this monopolistic competition market is that they incur selling cost. In monopolistic competition, all the products were homogeneous, so there was no use in incurring selling cost for advertisements. In monopoly, there is no need of advertisements in competition. But in monopolistic competition, there is a need of incurring selling cost. And selling cost is generally incurred through TV advertisements, newspaper, magazine advertisements, door-to-door campaigns, and other discount offers, and many more are there. This way, a monopolistic market producer incur selling cost. This is one of the specific and peculiar feature of monopolistic competition. Other than price cutting competition in other markets, in monopolistic competition market, there are one more type of non-price competition also exists. That means other than cutting prices and compete with one another, monopolistic producers, they compete one another by incurring advertisement expenditure also or some other expenditures also. So hence there will be non-price competition other than price cutting competition also. Monopolistic competition sellers can follow an independent price policy. Because of the earlier features like not unusually large number of sellers and differentiated products with brand names allow them to follow their own price policy. They can claim their own differences and superiority in their products. So they are price makers instead of price takers. They can take their own price as well as output decisions. And monopolistic competition market is a more realistic competition than perfect competition and monopoly, which are not 100% realistically existing in this present world. In this way, we have already studied 3 types of competitions today: perfect competition, monopoly, and monopolistic competition. Thank you.